Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Please pay attention to the following announcement. In the event that Addition Financial Arena must be evacuated, arena visitors must follow the instructions of arena staff and evacuate the arena immediately. If seated on the floor level, please proceed to the nearest corner exit and exit Addition Financial Arena through the ground level doors. If seated in the lower level or 100 sections, please proceed either up or down the stairs to the exit nearest you. If seated on the upper level or 200 sections, proceed down the stairs to the main arena concourse and then to the exit nearest you. We appreciate your attention to our evacuation procedures. Enjoy your visit to Addition Financial Arena.
Trajectory. At UCF, it's science we know well. But there's more to it than physics. It's life. Your path is affected by actions and forces that can change the trajectory of your life. By uniting world-class faculty, cutting-edge research, and access to opportunity, UCF changes trajectories like no other university. Ready to change yours?
Honored guests, please welcome the incredible graduates from the University of Central Florida. Please welcome the esteemed faculty and scholarly top honor graduates to the ceremony.
This is big. You made it. The culmination of hard work, perseverance, and focus that manifested into this momentous landmark. UCF Knights, you earned this. Today makes it official with the credentials, but the mirror speaks clearly and says, unleash your potential. Passion from within drove you into fifth gear. Now your engines roar to take flight. You dared to reach for the stars when stars were out of sight. We see you. You proved beyond a reasonable doubt that success is available and accessible. An example of when vision for the future overrides any challenge of defeat. It's why the refreshing wave of victory tastes so sweet. Cheers to all milestones represented here. PhDs, masters, and bachelor's degrees. You should be proud. Celebrations to relive. Are you aware of the hope you give? Especially today, as families swell with pride, a domino effect of transformation transpires in the lives around you. Personal and professional community is strengthened, stabilizing like iron ore. The good news is there's more. With dedication at the root, greatness grows and bears fruit through the unleashing of your potential. The power to positively change the world exists within you. You who are the next leaders, healers, inventors, entrepreneurs, creatives, creating spaces for immeasurable impact. You are relentless. Charge on, O Knights of Black and Gold, because with that, the golden opportunities that await are as endless as your potential.
Please welcome the platform party for our ceremony.
welcome graduates, esteemed guests, and online viewers to the 174th commencement exercises of the University of Central Florida. I can think of no better way to start a very special Friday evening than with a spirited celebration of scholarship, support, service, and student success. Assembled are the graduates of the College of Arts and Humanities. The graduates of the College of Sciences. And the graduates of the College of Undergraduate Studies. To begin our ceremony, our vocalist, Jose Velez, and our organist, Andrew Walker, who are beside the platform on the main floor, will lead us in the singing of our national anthem. Will all please rise, and gentlemen, if you'll remove your caps.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched, were so streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say those star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Jose and Andrew, and if everyone would please be seated. And now, would you please welcome the President of the University of Central Florida, Dr. Alexander Cartwright.
Thank you, Dr. Frame, and welcome everyone to this momentous event for our graduates and their loved ones. Graduates, today we celebrate the incredible hard work, persistence, and adaptability you displayed in unleashing your potential and reaching this important milestone in your life. We are honored to recognize you with the degrees you have earned. During your time at UCF, you have shown optimism, compassion, and determination to overcome obstacles while also embracing opportunities and proving that knights will rise to every occasion. I want to acknowledge how special of an event this is for so many of our graduates and their loved ones. Many of our undergraduates missed traditional high school graduation ceremonies due to precautions taken during the pandemic. And class of 2024, many of you also began your time at UCF in 2020, boldly pursuing a brighter future during a time of so much uncertainty. You have truly earned this moment, and we are so grateful to be together today to celebrate all that you have achieved. Friends and family, we also want to thank you for supporting our graduates on their journey. Their lives will be forever impacted by your care and encouragement. For all you have done, we want to show our gratitude. Would all the guests of our graduates please stand if you are able? Guests, please stand if you're able. And graduates, please join me in showing our appreciation to them. Thank you so much for being such an important part of the UCF family. You may now be seated. Today's graduates join an extensive network of UCF alumni who are making an impact on society. For instance, Nick Grandchamps, a class of 2015 double major in political science and legal studies, is a foreign affairs officer in the diplomatic relations with the U.S. Department of State, where he has aided U.S. foreign policy at our Beijing embassy and our consulate in Istanbul. Nick now works in Washington, D.C., supporting the U.S. Secretary of State's worldwide travel and engagements. And class of 2024, we can't wait to see your next great accomplishments. This past academic year marked the 60th anniversary of UCF's founding, and we've been on an unprecedented journey from the start. When the state created UCF in 1963, it was to educate the talent needed to support the space program and the endeavor to land humans on the moon, a challenge that seemed impossible at the time. This amazing university has been doing bold things ever since to energize Florida's economy and transform lives for a brighter and better tomorrow. This is what UCF does. We build the future. Graduates, you earn a degree from an institution rising in excellence, rankings, and impact. Our students earn prestigious national and international awards and scholarships. Our Rosen College of Hospitality Management and graduate video game programs in the College of Sciences are world leaders. Our cyber defense competition team leads the country in national championships, and UCF is routinely the nation's #1 supplier of talent to the aerospace and defense industries. Our faculty conduct leading-edge research aimed at solutions for society's great challenges, from infectious diseases and renewable energy to domestic violence and space travel. In 2027, for instance, faculty from the College of Sciences will lead a NASA robotic mission to explore a region of the moon yet to be visited. All of this and so much more happens at a university U.S. News and World Report continuously ranks as one of the top 20 most innovative in the country and the most innovative university in Florida. This distinction results from the excellence of our exceptional students, faculty, staff, and alumni. Tonight, we celebrate graduates who innovate with creativity and cross-disciplinary collaboration so that we may achieve practical solutions for society's most pressing issues. Please congratulate the graduates of the College of Arts and Humanities. We also celebrate students who distinguish UCF for scholarship that spans the deepest oceans and the farthest reaches of space, along with societal issues close to home. Let us congratulate the graduates from the College of Sciences. And we celebrate those who think and learn flexibly, explore beyond traditional organizational structures, and innovate at the intersection of disciplines. Please congratulate the graduates of the College of Undergraduate Studies. Graduates, we are so proud of all you have achieved, and we honor your exciting path forward. Before we continue, allow me to acknowledge special members of the UCF family who could not be with us today. UCF graduates who are active duty military and have been called away to serve our country. We are also honored to recognize additional groups of graduates who are with us tonight. Graduating members of our ROTC programs who have just been or are about to be commissioned as officers in our armed forces, our graduating student veterans, and our graduating active duty military. Will these graduates please rise and accept our thanks and congratulations. Several people who are important to the university are with me on the platform and will not be introduced later. I ask them to stand and remain standing as they are recognized, and I ask that you hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Paul DeSalle, Senior Vice President for Student Success. Yandi Cook, Vice President and General Counsel. Dr. Andrea Guzman, Vice President for Access and Community Engagement. Gerald Hector, Senior Vice President for Administration and Finance. Janet Owen, Vice President for Government and Community Relations and Associate General Counsel. Dr. Winston Schoenfeld, Interim Vice President for Research, and Rhonda Uzadenma, Staff Advisory Council Representative. Throughout campus and in our community, our faculty help students discover their passions and find their paths. We are fortunate to have faculty who are committed to academic excellence, pushing the boundaries of their disciplines, serving our communities, and mentoring the next generation of thinkers, innovators, and leaders. For all of this and much more, our faculty have our sincere appreciation. Members of the UCF faculty, please stand so we may recognize your contributions and impact. Our commencement speaker is Vicki Landon, the Arts and Cultural Affairs Administrator for Orange County Government. Vicki has dedicated her career to the nonprofit arts and cultural sector, achieving success in fundraising, excelling in arts administration, and being a mentor and resource. In her role with Orange County, she guides committees and advisory councils to steward the county's $15 million plus annual investment in arts and culture. A two-time alumni, Vicki has been named one of Orlando Family Magazine's Super Women of Orlando and received a 40 Under 40 award from the Orlando Business Journal. Please join me in welcoming Vicki Landon.
Thank you, President Cartwright, university leadership, faculty, staff, family, friends, and graduates. Yes. Good evening, and thank you for having me here. I'd like to start off by taking a moment to recognize that each of you has accomplished something incredible. You're here. You're here at the very end of this journey, and for some of you, maybe it went the exact way that you've planned. For others, maybe it was a little bit more of a winding road, but for all of you, at some point, some time ago, you made a decision for yourselves that you were going to do this for yourself. And you've done that. So please take a moment. Yes. Look around, soak it in, breathe in the fact that you have done what you set out to achieve. Yeah. I became a theater kid in middle school. It was my safe haven throughout middle school and high school, and while I loved it, I and my parents believed that my career would lie elsewhere. I came to this campus in 2001 with other plans. I lived on campus in the dorms, and it didn't take me long to find students who loved what I loved, the theater. It didn't take me long to feel instantly at home. It didn't take me long to decide to be true to myself and change my major to theater. It did take me long to tell my parents. Those plans that I made for myself when I started here have continued to evolve and change, and they still do. And I'm sure you have plans in your head for the way that the next chapter of your life might go. But I also believe that it's good to bloom wherever life plants you. Tomorrow, next month, or next year, even if it's not what you planned. Let me tell you about the very first office job that I ever had and how it helped me start on the career path that I've enjoyed now for over 15 years. I was right here at UCF working on my MA in theater, and I was so lucky because instead of working in coffee shops and gas stations where I'd worked in high school and undergrad, I had an office job. I had plans. I was going to have this office job through my master's, go get a terminal degree, and as a beloved mentor once said to me, run back to the bosom of Mother Academe to research and teach and focus on theater history, literature, and dramaturgy. That office job was an apartment locating service that used to be just down the road on University in Alafaya when the plaza on University in Bar Louie were a strip mall containing a movie theater and a dive bar and a Domino's and an apartment service. And I'd sit down with someone and I would do some screening for things like their income and credit, and I'd ask them what kind of apartment they wanted, and I'd show them floor plans and photos, and then I started making phone calls because, see, the service was free for clients because if you rented somewhere, you were to tell that apartment that I sent you, and then that apartment paid us. So I had to make sure you'd want to mention my name. So I'd call each apartment, I'd ask what their specials were, what they had going, I'd ask if they'd waive the application fee for my stellar customer, I'd ask them if they could prorate out that 1 month free deal they had so my customer could have a discounted rent all year long, and in short, I would hustle. And one day in early 2007, I was helping an older gentleman with a ton of personality find his new employee an apartment. So I'm doing my thing, and he sits back, and he crosses his arms, and he furrows his brow, and he intently watches me. And when I hang up the phone, he made an observation and asked me a question that would put into motion what I know now to be my entire career. You know, you're very good at being pushy and polite at the same time. Have you ever done fundraising? This man, as it turns out, was the executive director of the Orlando Opera Company, and his fundraising department was hiring an administrative assistant. And sitting there, he saw in me qualities that he knew made me a good fundraiser, like an attention to detail, a cordial nature with the public, and of course, that pushy politeness. A few weeks later, I found myself in my very first arts administration job, one that I didn't even know had existed as a career path, let alone had a place on my plan. but I said yes anyway. That job led to the next, and ultimately the position that I have now, where I get to support an 8-figure investment in arts and culture by Orange County government every year. And it started by working hard at an odd apartment locating job, even if that job wasn't part of my plan to begin with, because I believe if you give your work your all, if you show up as your authentic self, sincerely and earnestly, and if you work with respect, your odd job pathway will get you to your passions. Whether it's a direct and simple plan, or whether it's your next customer turning into your boss, like mine did. And let me be clear, when I say I believe if you give your work your all, I do not mean I believe in overextending yourself, disregarding your mental health, prioritizing work over family. I believe in knowing your own set of personal values and holding to them. I believe in showing up, being honest, staying true to your word, and having strong principles. It's an integrity thing, not a hustle culture thing. So as you're exploring various plans for where you want to go from here, and you're weighing what to do with your time now that there's no homework or papers to write or assigned reading to do, yeah. Please remember, not everything in life has to become monetized, right? I believe not every hobby has to be a hustle. A writer, poet, and artist, Cole Schaefer, wrote a blog entry about one of my all-time favorite authors, Kurt Vonnegut, and in it he shares that when Vonnegut was 15, he spent a month or so working on an archaeological dig. And he once told a story of how he was talking to one of the archaeologists over lunch one day, and the archaeologist was bombarding him with all of the typical getting-to-know-you questions, like, do you play sports, or what's your favorite subject? And Vonnegut told him that while he didn't play any sports, he was in theater and choir, he played violin and piano, and he used to take art classes. And the archaeologist was impressed. He said, wow, that's amazing. To which Kurt Vonnegut responded, oh no, but I'm not any good at any of them. And this is where the archaeologist said something to Kurt Vonnegut that Vonnegut would later say changed the trajectory of his thinking. I don't believe that being good at things is the point of doing them. I think you've got all these wonderful experiences with different skills, and all that teaches you things and makes you an interesting person, no matter how well you do them. Here was how Vonnegut said the quote changed him. I went from a failure, someone who hadn't been talented enough at anything to excel, to someone who did things because I enjoyed them. I had been raised in such an achievement-oriented environment, so inundated with the myth of talent, that I thought it was only worth doing things if you could win at them. But Mr. Schaefer writes, what if the people in this world stopped pursuing hobbies and crafts and jobs and careers and experiences to be good at them, and instead pursued them because they liked them, because they found them interesting, because they made them curious? You know, all our lives we're told to have extracurricular activities. Maybe you started because your parents thought team sports would help you build character, or that learning to read music would help you in math. And then as we progress in our academic careers, we're told extracurricular activities make you a better student, a more well-rounded student. And then those extracurriculars and leadership roles within them become part of crafting your resume for college applications and scholarship assistance and other awards and accolades, and you're told they must be part of your plan. And then what often happens, and what might happen to you in the coming months, is that you're told to stop. It certainly happened to me. And these very things that, no matter how or why they started, are now a core part of your identity. You're a theater kid. You're a band nerd. You're a chess club superstar. You're part of the rugby crew. You're supposed to leave them behind now that you've graduated. I believe that just because this chapter of your life is coming to an end does not mean that all the things that were part of it have left you. I'm a government administrator who wears suits every day, but I still get to be a theater person. I think I've learned along my journey that if you are open to flexibility in your plans and also keep your passions in sight and close to your heart, that your plans and your passion might very well end up being the same thing. You know, in my role now, I get to support hundreds of passionate people and nonprofits who are all on their own journeys. I get to consult with artists and dreamers and administrators to help them and guide them and answer their questions and help unlock the resources and advice that they need to execute their plans. And when I see them accomplish what they've set out to do, just like you've accomplished today what you set out to do, I am filled with such pride. I'm proud to work in support of our broader community. I'm so grateful to UCF for the foundation that it laid for me to do this. I am so proud to be a Knight. I know you're sitting here immersed in pride too. And so, as you shift into this next phase of your life, you'll be tempted to measure yourself in job titles and in status and in salary and how direct of a path your career journey takes. And of course, these things are all valid, I understand. But over the course of my story and the course of my career, I've learned to reject hustle culture. I've learned to evaluate my success in intrinsic measures like my integrity and my reputation and the quality of the work that I do. I've learned to reject the idea that any of these passions and things that make us human are somehow childish and that I've outgrown them. I've learned to reject the notion that because life is hard, therefore we must be hardened by it. So I've learned we should hold on to our humanity, all the seriousness and the silliness of it. Like, stop your car to move a turtle off the road and do that stupid, silly thing that only you and your friends from middle school remember, and sing and cry at Publix commercials and keep doing your extracurriculars and have plans, but be willing to navigate some changes along the way. Be pushy, yet polite. So congratulations, go Knights, and charge on.
Thank you so much, Vicki. It's good to know you gave them one last assignment, and that is for them to practice their pushy politeness. So work on that, and it'll help you to go far. Thank you again, Vicki. And now we approach that joyful time in our program when degrees are conferred. I call upon Dr. Michael Gilbrook, our Grand Marshal representing the faculty, to recommend degrees be awarded.
Thank you, Mr. President. My faculty colleagues and I are thrilled for these graduates, and all UCF has helped them grow and succeed. On behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to recommend that the degrees be awarded to those students qualified to receive them. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Gilbrook. I am pleased to welcome Dr. Michael Johnson, Provost and Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs, to confer the doctoral degrees.
Thank you, President Cartwright. The doctoral degree represents the highest academic achievement a person can earn. To receive the doctoral degree, candidates must demonstrate proficiency through advanced graduate coursework and examinations, and demonstrate to their university professors and peers that they can engage in substantive research that adds to the body of knowledge in their fields of study. Dr. Barbara Fritchie, Associate Dean in the College of Graduate Studies, will now present the candidates for the doctoral degree.
Will the doctoral candidates from the College of Sciences please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, on behalf of the deans and the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates for the degrees for which they qualify and to recommend that they be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Fritchie. Candidates, you have officially achieved the pinnacle of your collegiate journey. By the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Thank you. Some of you have traveled quite a distance to be a part of today's ceremony, and it is important for you to hear your graduate's name as it is called. Please be considerate and keep in mind that others wish to hear the names of their graduates as well. As you can see, graduates and their faculty advisors are approaching the stage to be recognized and hooded. The hooding ceremony is traditional for the conferral of a doctoral degree. The academic hood is a UCF hood, as its black and gold colors denote, and the velvet lining represents the field of study.
Dr. Dave Isaiah Austin, Major Advisor Dr. Talat Rahman. Dr. Camille Alexis Coffey, Major Advisor Dr. Jacqueline Cheney. Dr. Troy Deneen Jornigan, Major Advisor Dr. Michael Cheney. Dr. Zachary Alphonse Mara, Major Advisor Dr. Zhengdu Chang. Dr. So-Yun Choi, Major Advisor Dr. Zisheng Shua. Dr. Nicholas Jason Amendares, Major Advisor Dr. Crystal Maraj. Dr. Hannah Renee Bevan, Major Advisor Dr. David Jenkins. Dr. Morgan Jonna Farrell, Major Advisor Dr. John Schultz. Dr. Ashley T. Winch, Major Advisors Dr. Deborah Beidel and Dr. Clint Bowers. Dr. Rebecca Zoe Konevsky, Major Advisor Dr. Arnie Newlands. Dr. Noah Michael Freilich, Major Advisor, Dr. Andres Capilla. Dr. An K. Wang, Major Advisor, Dr. Sheng Li Zhu. Dr. Mark J. Crisafulli, Major Advisor, Dr. Michael Dunn. Dr. Samantha D. Simpson, Major Advisor, Dr. Jeffrey Bedwell.
Dr. Jessica A. Ruiz, Major Advisor, Dr. Jeffrey Bedwell. Dr. Matthew Alexander, NG, Major Advisor, Dr. Chelsea Lenoble. Dr. Saba Tavusi, Major Advisor, Dr. Xiang Su. Dr. Christopher Paul Martin, Major Advisor, Dr. Jonathan Caranto. Dr. Jorge Luis Pereira, Major Advisor, Dr. Shwadesh Mukul Santra. Dr. Sahar Ahmed H. Awaji, Major Advisor, Dr. Alexander Mentzaris.
Master's degree represents intensive, rigorous study in a specific discipline or profession beyond the bachelor's degree. Today, we are pleased to confer master's degrees to our graduates who worked hard to achieve them. Will the candidates for master's degrees from among the College of Arts and Humanities and the College of Sciences please rise and remain standing? On behalf of the deans and the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates for the degrees for which they qualify and recommend that they be conferred.
Thank you again, Dr. Fritchie. Candidates, by the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified, with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Graduates, as the first rows of master's awardees from the College of Arts and Humanities approach the stage, will the remaining rows please be seated until directed to come forward?
From the College of Arts and Humanities, Asmara Miriam Cortez Caba. Aleha Jazemi. Erin Marie Shorthill. From the College of Sciences, Michaela Beth Hageman. Roberta Lynette Beard. Charles A. Pitzenberger. Robert William Devlin. Crystal Marie Hicks. Caitlin Alexis Bonilla. Lydia Marie Menster. Abdullah Telogazan. William Claiborne Grisaitis. Jack Edmund Donnelly. Gianna Marissa Rentiera. Juliet Rita Lamagna. D. Ann Hernandez. Day Lin Cho. Adriana Torres. Jasmine Nicole Joseph. Molly Michelle McPherson. Charlotte Rose Meyer. Nicole Kathleen Hale. Divya Kapoor. Kaylee Mae Jean Williams. Laura Isabel Lamoli. Christina Ray Schoenthaler. Christopher Brian Francis. Connor Carter Knight. Xavier Michael Kelly. Laura Victoria Suarez. Marissa Faith Gould. Michaela Robin Weimer. Emma Ruth Hayden.
Sivan Michaela Mendelson. Miranda Proctor. Catherine Diane Odell. Madison Hope Maynard. Bing Dung Ninh Nguyen. Melanie Cedeno Lopez. Lorraine Isadora Sovern. Alexandria Raven McClarty. Nino Franklin Lisa Marie Rodriguez. Emily Jewel Ferguson Tyler. And the last graduate, Andrew Christopher Silverman.
The baccalaureate degree is the crowning achievement of an undergraduate education and provides a strong foundation for new career opportunities and lifelong learning. Before these degrees are conferred, I welcome Dr. Sheila Amin, Interim Vice President for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer, and Dean of the Burnett Honors College, to recognize our students graduating with distinction.
Thank you, Provost Johnson. It's my pleasure to provide special recognition to students who are graduating with distinction. Students who showed sustained academic distinction and scholarship at the university graduate with Latin honors and are listed in the commencement program. Let me put this in perspective for you. To qualify for cum laude honors, students on average must earn 4 A's for every B they make, reaching a cumulative GPA of 3.8 or just above. Cum laude graduates, please rise and be congratulated. Please be seated. To qualify for magna cum laude honors, students on average must earn 9 A's for every B they make, reaching a cumulative GPA of 3.9 or just above. Magna cum laude graduates, please rise as we congratulate you. Please be seated. Lastly, to qualify for summa cum laude honors, students must earn, on average, 19 A's for every B they make, reaching a cumulative GPA of 3.95 or up to a perfect 4.0. Summa cum laude graduates, will you please rise to be celebrated? Please be seated. You may have noticed that some of our graduates are wearing gold cords. This cord signifies high academic accomplishment and represents our campus honor societies. In addition, top honor medallions are presented to the students who have achieved the highest grade point averages in their college. Will these scholars please rise to be recognized? Please be seated. The Burnett Honors College was established in 1998 to cultivate talent and inspire excellence. It's UCF's 4-year honors program and showcases exceptional scholarship, leadership, and creativity. In your program are the names of students graduating with university honors or who have completed an honors undergraduate thesis. I ask these scholars who have demonstrated remarkable achievement at UCF to stand for recognition. Please be seated. We are also very proud to acknowledge 2 groups of remarkable student leaders who are graduating, members of our Lead Scholars Academy and the President's Leadership Council. Their names are also listed in the program, and I ask them to stand for recognition. Please be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Amin. Now, I ask Dr. Peter Larson, Associate Dean in the College of Arts and Humanities, to present the baccalaureate candidates from that college.
I am proud to present the august and indomitable baccalaureate candidates from the College of Arts and Humanities. Will the candidates please stand and remain standing? Provost Johnson, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify. Candidates, please remain standing.
Will Dr. Maggie Tomova, Dean of the College of Sciences, present the baccalaureate candidates from that college.
I'm proud to present the talented and accomplished baccalaureate candidates from the College of Sciences. Will the candidates please stand and remain standing? Provost Johnson, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify. Candidates, please remain standing.
And will Dr. Wayne Bowen, Associate Dean in the College of Undergraduate Studies, present the baccalaureate candidates from that college?
I'm proud to present the innovative and adaptable baccalaureate candidates from the College of Undergraduate Studies. Will the candidates please stand and remain standing? Provost Johnson, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify. Candidates, please remain standing.
Thank you. Mr. President, the baccalaureate candidates standing before you have been recommended for graduation by the dean and the faculty of their colleges. I concur with these recommendations and present the candidates to you for the awarding of degrees.
Thank you, Provost Johnson. For baccalaureate graduates, the graduation tassel is a symbol of success. Moving the tassel to the left after graduating is symbolic of crossing to another stage in your life, while keeping your alma mater close to your heart. Baccalaureate graduates, this is the moment you have been waiting for. By the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified, with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. I now invite you to move that tassel on your caps from the right side to the left. Congratulations. Congratulations again. You may now be seated.
Family and friends, we will now invite our undergraduates to walk across the stage. Will the top honor graduates please come forward, followed by the first rows of baccalaureate graduates from the College of Arts and Humanities. And will our other baccalaureate graduates please remain seated until directed to the stage.
From the College of Arts and Humanities, Alishar Willison, summa cum laude. Selena Nicole Johnson. Adine Danica Mackenzie Kennedy, cum laude. Christopher McCarthy. Dylan Mercedes. Kathleen May Pettit. Jonathan Lewis Failer. Ingrid Elizabeth Olson, magna cum laude. Zaina Thompson. Giovanni E. Herrera. Trevor Allen White. Gavin Nakia White. Roma C. Ziza, summa cum laude. Eric David Molina. Daniel Paul Pache. Chantel Marie Clement. Nadira Mary Hussein. Kayla Mercedes Marrero, cum laude. Cameron James Abernathy. Jonathan David Ling Jr., cum laude. Lynette Grisel Perez. Jordan A. Parchman. John Michael Curry. Gabriel Milner. Logan Stephen Coleman, cum laude. Kelsey Sarah Stout. Savannah Rachel Aretino. Barbara Pereira de Castro. Cameron L. Lees. Emilio de Hoyos. Tori Ann Paul, magna cum laude. Ricky J. McFarland, Jr. Abigail Caitlin Redmond. Joshua Caleb Langford. Alexander A. Zaborowski. Jillian Christina Fast. Andy Sebastian Desser. Francisco Andre Perez. Pooja Imelda Singh. Joshua Andrew Metcastle. Chloe Marie Williams, cum laude. Emily Starr Hoss. Joel Cruz Jr. Brianna Elizabeth Cotton. Pendel North Sevick. Abraham Carrera. Lisette Nicole Rocha. Maureen Elizabeth Wakely, magna cum laude. Malay Reese Desalia.
Denny C. Nguyen. Kylie Rebecca Eng. Emma Jacqueline Register. Jonas P. Ludka. Madison Grace Knowles. Kayla Brittany Kernan. Josue Geddes. Natalie Aguilar. Colin Michael Trulock. Caleb Michael Peterman. Hunter Bedell. Gabriel A. Brissett. Imani Lydia Munjin. Shelby Lynn Gurley. Amaya Eve Tank. Luke Patrick Berna. Daniel Otero. Nicholas Edwin Velasquez. Colin Wayne Naramore. Desiree Angel Figueroa. Anai Christine Flores. Kenneth S. Latulip. Taylor Grayson Dye. Stephanie Ha Na Cho. Jordan Lee Drum. Chloe L. Smith. Samantha Jordan Lefebvre. Lindsay Grace DeLeo. Alyssa Taylor Chartier. Peter Van Willie. Jude Daniel Wise. Jared P. Cook, cum laude. Samia Mabub. Kerrigan Ashley Riley. Brianna Rose Lancer. Luke Joseph Kavanaugh. Francesca Pham. Joanna Kate Abel. Michael Dennis Oliveira. Nicole Sharina Martinez. Amanda Haloya. John Glenn Siegel. Anthony Colin McGurn. Haley Elizabeth Hong Yi. Victoria Mendez, Tiara Dominique Lachey Hines, Megan A. Murphy, Madison Patricia Richmond, magna cum laude. From the College of Science, Hannah G. Chandler, summa cum laude. Kaylee Feliciano, summa cum laude. Isabella Rampon, summa cum laude. Gabriela Janelle Loaiza. Janelle Anais Aguiar. Emily Samantha Coulard. Justin Quintana.
Cassandra Armstrong. Maria Celeste Medina. Alyssa P. Garmany. Caitlin Elizabeth Halpin. Kennedy Alexis Weinstein. Mackenzie Grace O'Hara. Serenity Grace McLean. Ahmed Bernard Pierre June. Stephen Christopher Gerhardt. Edgar Aldair Levenseller. Shannon L. Houston. Sophia Lauren Warmbler. Sarah M. Powell. Andrew John Masson. Nancy Walters. Annalisa Marie Lazara. Brian Richard Vargo. Corey William Schleidler. Janet Anelieli Perez Bravo. Cielo Trejo. Cora Marie Stasiowski. Alexander Shenudi Nueze. Logan Patrick Fitzgerald. Jacqueline Nicole Kenny. Catherine Elizabeth Cunningham. Maria L. Portillo. Jacqueline Noel Travers. Rose Marilyn Fernandez. Nilsa Julianne Mejias Crespo. Sarah Kathleen Newton. Sabrina Arcelona Maxey. Sophie Rose Hyatt. Ethan Robert Hudson. Elizabeth Rubio. Emily Elizabeth Watropsky. Eric Douglas Miller. Miriam Esther Rodriguez Falcon. Yemili Samantha Santiago Campbell. Kristen Elizabeth Duane. Caleb G. Whitaker. Jalen Elizabeth Parrish. Grayson Kearney. Solomon David Rabilazarov. Haley Ramirez. Kaylee Gabriel Morales. Michaela Alicia Moore. Gabrielle Nyla Jones, cum laude. Yon Yi Wu. Darren Erson Catalbus. Anthony David Ekman. Reed Edwin Fisher. Serena Claudine Martin. Emily Elizabeth Loomis. Amanda Lynn Bird. Lizbeth Vasquez Sains. Melissa Kai Han. Andrew Christian Daniels. Nicholas Thomas Selig. Tiffany Lynn Farmer. Nilmar Aslan Burgos Alvarado. Matthew Edmund Monsalves. Ann Kate Spradlin. Chloe Lee Bell. Madden Ella Legg, cum laude. Jessica J. Weekly. Tyler D. Chauvet. Ariana T. Estrella. Dalen Condry. Isabella Noel Venecio. Christian Julian Gonzalez. Michelle LaShawn Bryant. Athena Gabrielle Andrews. Ashley Ann Gibson. Taylor Nicole Edwards. Alexander Kurto. Sophia Elizabeth Steck. Wismead Barbara Petit Fart. Maria Laura Medina. Athena Isabel Chaudhry. Annette Elizabeth Young. Dylan Scott Hellebrand. Jordan De Fabricius. Gabriela S. D. Almeida. Nicholas Jamal Crawley. Brittany Miguel.
Kelsey Bree Hall. Laiz Gabriel Goncalves Guimeras. Luke Walter Shirley. Brianna J. Guarda. Luis Alberto Granados Leon. Sergio Figueroa. Carly Ann Schubert. Lindsay Jean Nielsen. Jaden Lewis Chambers. Elizabeth M. Delarma. Jacqueline E. Rankin. Yunelis Morero. Hannah Grace Farrell. Stephanie Rojas. Gavin Corin Staley. Afaf Sidani. Ty Benjamin Coward. Rachel Emily Ferguson. Adriana Rivera, magna cum laude. Sterling Ann Cullen. Eunice Santos. Brian Matthew Doss. Gwendolyn R. Dennis. Karen Stewart. Natalie Rupert Martinez. Amanda Rebecca Oliva. Ezekiel David Finlayson. Fabian Gabriel Santos Jr. Emily Patricia Bialisic. Karike T. Burns. Brandy Alexandria Smith. Estefania Maria Tonanez. Gabriel Puto. Marcus Anthony Rodriguez. Isaiah Neil Franco. Samuel E. Adler. Jacqueline Ray Sheffer. Juliana Perez. Genesis Guzman. Brian Eric Combs. Maria Garcia, magna cum laude. Joseph Tobin Patterson. James John Mnyarna Magiria. Kylan C. Brewy. Preston Sean Darrell Lacoste. Keller K. Dennehy. Alondra Karina Crespo. Leandra Anais Arieta. Jewel Elizabeth Johnson. Simone Isabella DeLuque. Carly Grace Anderson. Kayla Kaylin Lee, summa cum laude. Ian G. Rodriguez. Catherine Elizabeth Sutherland. Taylor Elizabeth Forsberg. Naveed Ahmed. Mercy O. Mugwitsi. Davis Holland. Trina Alisi Wolfgram Fatutoa. Alexa Del Carmen Santoni. Geneva Adriana Dorson. Sabrina Justine Capers. Tom Adani. Essence Divine Paulino. Eric Jarrell Latimer. Olivia Nicole Soto. Aaliyah Alexei Wilson. Emily Gail Morris. Justin Thomas Werner. Jeffrey Miller, cum laude. Taylor Rutledge. Tanner Joseph Cairns. Sarah Teresa Ramsey. Carolus Nair Mendoza Buffil. Darius Antoine Johnson. Taylor Alexander Savoy. Emily Nina Popovetsky, magna cum laude. Brooke Elizabeth Ibarra, cum laude. Daniel Alejandro Rodriguez. Rohan Savalani.
Haley Demerdy. Kellyanne Marie Kirkland. Chandler Lynn Gentile. Isha Persad. Karanjali Santiner. Shanta Monique Hudson. Lee Michael Karlinski. Spencer Charles Armando Valdez. Eric DeAndre Wilson. Ashley Nicole Adamson. Shelby Constant. Evan Thomas Byrne. Vuk Pantovic. Lester Eduardo Montever Fajardo. Edelise Chenez. Caroline Greer Smith. Valeria D. Girolamo, Alexis Terrani, Mia Joanne Godfrey, Aiden W. Reeves, Agnes May, Kayla Colasso, Natalia Victoria Vinh, Jinda Marie McCarellis, magna cum laude, Bhavani Divya Singh, Ginez Lillian Osborne, Noelle Nicole Garcia, Ana Sofia Vizcaino, Luna Milena Rojas, Jacob Michael Kolak, Talon Scott Busby, Marie Ann Figueroa, Andrea Borges, Abigail E. Fo, cum laude, Mazarina Sigorote, Taylor Christine Waymer, Nicholas Augustino Datillo, Kylie Ray Bolanos, Hayden Schweitzer, Tyler Seth Belmont, Grace Marie Garnett, Emily Kate Fleschner, Ariana Espada, Errol Zander Alpuerto Parrot, Beth Marie Wisniewski, Griffin G. Binkowski, Gerardo Osvaldo Avila, Melissa Mayuka Matsamura Rocha, Mary Michaela Slater, Benjamin Bosk Abisada, Jamie Cord, summa cum laude, Emily Brianna Chester, Emilio Jose Serrano, Samantha Mikhail Zimmer, Alina Rodriguez, Jenna Yang Chen, Mark W. Richards, Celesia Diona Houston, Paris Rose Cloutier, summa cum laude, Demetrios Alexander Inman, Katera Nicole Brown, Carla Marie Castro, Natalia Venice, Elena Anthony, Ava Rose Deer, Michaela Esther Vega, Alyssa Marie Marquez, Justin R. Keithley, Megan Danielle Gross, Casey Carter, Danielle Janae Huggins, Emmanuel Cortez, cum laude, Makinen Shaloli Agoy, Matthew M. Madison, Anna Karina Alfano, cum laude, Kimberly Hope Allen, Maria Daniela da Silva Centeno, Alexia M. DeBoque, Abigail Grace Glenn, Serenas Villegas, Renea Marilyn Jepma, Cameron James Lambert, Bianca Stanford Coons, Anissa Ushma Bojanos, Gabriel Lynn Rodriguez, Alexandra Isabella Karakashi, Cameron Isaiah Kinney, cum laude, Chloe Erin Evans, Caitlin Shannon McCarty, Jose Luis Diaz Jr., Nisha Leora Rieves, Linda Emma Clark, Cara Danielle McGuire, Matthew Joseph Anastasio, Tiffany Ebony Lewis, Destin Tron, Victoria Faith Holowicki, cum laude, Shay Marissa Petrick, Janet Pavita Singh, Gina Marie Rivera, Matthew Roy Bowen, Jessica Lee Spellman, Caleb Wade Rose, summa cum laude, Kendra Zoe Ellison,
Jasmine Kiera Young, Marlene Natasha Rodriguez, Athena Joanna Demetrios, cum laude, Aiden James Huffman, Gabriella Liz Sophia Engel, Ariana Nicole Anderson, Maria Christina Tapia, Madison Lynn Montgomery, Brooke Ashley Sladoji, Angie Jacqueline Bardalis Cruz, Andrew Taylor Bayham, Vakan Manujian, summa cum laude. Ileana Trish Joseph. Mackenzie Sky Starling Fleming. Jasmine T. Colette. Nisanth Parlumalasamy. Natalia Gabriela Cicernos. Jeannie Reyes. Sarah Elizabeth Panagos. Addison Paige Burkholder. Eric Robert Diaz. Avery Lane. Austin Alexander Lilly. Kyla Sophia Manning cum laude. Anayama C. Rovetto. Anna Marie Langenhagen. Claire Elise Dennison magna cum laude. Estefania Ramirez Rivera. Isabella R. Visvaligam. Anais Carmona Hernandez cum laude. Juvaline Danger. Nicole Fernandez. Janice Leanne Jones. Destiny Jaylene Ortiz. Abosbek Abdulhamidov. Victoria Joy Robbins. Nicholas Stone Castello Branco Linton. Hunter M. Friend. Kira E. Worthley, summa cum laude. Isabella Emanuela Griffin, magna cum laude. Jasmine Andrea Ramirez. Gabriela Isabel Santos Martinez. Lauren Simone Charles. Emma N. Martin. Jonathan Emmanuel Mora. Daylin Norel Ware. Isabella Grace Coda. Jeremy Ray Veith. Trinity Kalisa Johnson, magna cum laude. Chloe Katrina Phillips, cum laude. Anthony Paul Congelosi. Ji Young Hong, magna cum laude. Tracy Pham.
Anna Victoria Almeida Lipovetsky. Jevelis Eunice Montanez. Elena P. Avalos Perez. Samantha Silly Ramos. Olivia Madison Rodriguez. Angelica C. Sanders. Stephanie Quincero. Heidi Elizabeth Villagomez. Ronnie Anselm Shalev. Evan Tyler Rodman. Haley Marie Obenlander. Romeo Eugene Mills. Isabella Ujimia Palomino. Marissa Jade Dryden. Aliyah Renee Alexander. Natalie Morjean. Samantha Rochelle Walker. Benjamin Owen Grenier. Brian Christopher Landers Jr. April Shade Sinkfield, cum laude. Chad O'Neill Brown. Samantha Ann Walters. Alexa Susan Vicente. Jasmine Miller. Madison Grigsby. Juliana Rose Hess. Samantha Cover. Ann William Lake IV. Thierry Zania Campbell. Samantha Dearmas. Maureen Virginia Gavin. Jack Jeffrey Nelson. Emily Dawn May. Maria Fernanda Torres Morales. Liz Marie Allers. Kaylin Mirror. Anna Elizabeth Bott. Sabrina Fortune Imayo. Ash Hayden Hyla, summa cum laude. Angelina Vita Santiesteban. Gabriela Elizabeth Tomaselli. Zoe Ryan. Alexa Beatrice Nunez Davila. Isabella Christine Garrard. Taylor Alexis Lane. Troy DeMarco Dixon Jr. Mutahar B. Bassar. Abigail Pedersen. Paige Niffing. Christy Deborah Campbell. Veronica Montoya. Mindy Cho. Maya Monet Daly. Paige Marie Marotta. Aubrey Elizabeth Sneed, cum laude. Jeremy David Smith, Terry Tyrone Smith, Alejandro Nicholas Rivero, Sydney Alyssa Yurch, cum laude, Griffin Brockett Mara, Adrian Andres Ramirez, Emily E. Bright, Isabella Cortez, Bianca Santabanez, Gabriela Denise Rosario, Brianna Chantel Lattimore, Christopher Edward Young, Thomas Anthony Payton, Jade Muller, Vera Darleliv, cum laude, Ethan Perez, Isabella Marie Markowski, Andres Esteban Fala, Liam A. Saridini, Barry Ray Byington II, Sarah Nicole Anderson, Brendan Dianza Reming, Jada Angelique Picos, Tyrone Jabbar Thompson Jr., Caleb Michael Hammonds, Renee Harris, Camille Maya Hayes, Alexander John Guadelli, Kaylin L. Smart, Taylor Noel Romo, Bertha Margarita Cruz, Tamia Shade Brownlee, Teresa Aina Zeman, Lucienne Renee Zetrin, Goldie Marcia D. Olivier, Alan Mauricio Castro Jr., Joel Austin Jose, Katerina Eva McGuire, Julia Marie Demont, Anthony Nunez, Candice M. Pubian, Irene Bultron Hernandez, Kelsey A. Pettigo, Brett Ethan Braddock, Andrew Joseph Piccolo, Ryan A. Lamac, Chastity L. Pabon, Roger Miguel Gomez, Michael Dallas Campbell, Paula M. Muniz Valdez, Nicole Anna Sherslip, Tanaj Savone Gordon, Jeannie Kayla Dumier, Alisa Ann Fuentes, Juan Livan Valera, Jake Thomas Engel, Gabriela N. Sagastume, Emily Michelle King, Karima Jamila Langren, Jada Nicole Ramden, Kobe Richard Samuels, Ashley Lynn Zink, Matthew Joseph Lyons,
Christian Aaron Wardali, Camila C. Gutierrez, Emma Kotler, Joseph E. Breakstone, Julia Elena Amorim, Brianna Marie Perez, Estefania Rivas, Melissa Lynn Green, Skylar Christina Poole, Ayana Ann Griffin, Cyanella Priscilla Resto Castro, Samira Samuel, Ashmita Priyadarshani Tulsi, Heather R. Gentile, Abigail Lauren Donaldson, Angela Marie Ramirez, Jonathan Assad Goodison Orr, Paxton Rodney Roan Jr., Mario A. Galan Reyes, Cassandra Diani Wilkins, Alexandra Isabel Geiser, Aiden Stewart Douglas, Katrina L. Harper, Brianica Walker, Hunter Jacob Gil, summa cum laude, Draven Yogi Ruiz, Tatiani Marino Dacuna, magna cum laude, Talisa Ray Coriano, Mira Ellie Altman, Shannon Sayre Benjamin, Damari Rivera, Dinalise Rivera Pinero. Celine Salcedos, cum laude. Isabella N. Hardin. Alex Anthony Jacome. Caitlin Lee Cash. Rachel Ann Martin. Sydney Nicole Ibarra. Corbin Dalziel Adams. Damari Gant. David Scott Kishbaugh. Adia Brianna McDougall. Hudson Jade Cosgrove Naftal. Reina Castro. Ha N Tran. Noah Anna Namer. Isabella Luza Sofa Lima. Eloisa de Assis Goncalves.
Milena Lorenzi Salini. Gabriella Nicole Savoy, cum laude. Mackenzie Nicole Hanna. Ariana Ladalia Griffin. Mayan Ibarra. Corrie Sienna Krishlo. Gorkem Pidgey. Alexis Suzanne Wood. Elena Marie Blake. Lillian Rydessel. Hannah Faith McGahee. Camille Maya Evans. Aurora Marie Vidal. Gavin Sebastian Figueroa. Shelby A. Rodriguez. Emil Kyle Verthaler. Emilia Kirpachenka, summa cum laude. Abner Ham. Courtney Brianna Adderley. Laura Roberta Lemy. Hannah Marie Jean-Louise. Ava Marie Colonna. Anais Priscilla Guzman. Guadalupe Leon. Christian Gallego. Mark H. Martinez. Leguimi Laguna Bencomo. Brianna Kately Sutherland. Isabel Stephanie Gracias. Danielle Aurelis Bernardazar Padilla. Michael A. Rivera. Speciale J. Brown Scipio. Ashley Yvette Tutivin. Estefania Perez. Sayona Michelle Rickard. Samantha Mae Thompson. Corina Lee Toronto. Gianna Rodriguez. Mariana Echeverri Perez. Balkez Mohammed El Taweki. Troy Alexander Jardine. Victoria Delexi Areola. Kendra Smith. Jadea Kali Green. Anthony's Valentine. Canoe Raven Louise Charles. Ava Simone Holbrook. Florence Bergner. Skilor Alec Isaac. Anna Vanessa Sosa. Caleb James Chapman. Bruna Pascal. Kiana Elizabeth Fleek Dixon. From the College of Undergraduate Studies, Maria Alexandra Lugo. Marie Ann Bartnick. Jack Jeffrey Nelson. Kayla Michelle Charles.
Zephyr Zanze Clark Jr. Cassidy Michelle Peters. Reagan Aaron Reed. Michael Riley Brancaleone. Carly Evelyn Hayes Janis. Emma R. Pipert. Keyshawn Persad. Megan Aubrey Pestridge. Travis Mitchell Daniels. Tyler Monique Henry. Brandon Starling Barber. Gabriela Reyes. Mary Grace Nicholas. Anna Kathleen Bernal. Rachel Kate Eklund. Engels Ulyanov Ilich Aristide. George Kevin Fleck. Allison Haley Sharp, cum laude. Victoria Ann Hawk. Jabari Khalil Brooks, Jacqueline Hernandez, Julie Alejandra Castaneda, Angelique Jade Handel, Grace Elizabeth Burke, Patrick Derek Husty Jr., Rachel Sarah Amaral, Austin Zachary Armstrong, Juan Carlos Betancourt, Joseph Sebastian Amaya Bolaños, Jayla Kennedy Kelly, Tammy Vasquez, Noah W. Anslinger, Chloe I. Suarez, Axel Nicholas Bilbo, Mary Elizabeth McMillan, Paula N. Perez Negron, Marie Preuss, magna cum laude, Hayden McTee, cum laude, Christian Michael Hill, David Murray Falk, Andrea Precious Robinson, Stacy A. Phillip, Alexis Carol Renee Small, Jasmine Marie Martinez Rodriguez, Katiana Edith Vilson, Adana Ayoka Williams, Michaela Jade Patrick, Riley Robinson McGee, Cheryl Alderman Prokosh, Sean Brennan Jaglowski, Jorge Antonio Gallan, Brandon Andrew Matadin, Melissa Lynn Perez Carrillo, Daniela Carolina Gutierrez cum laude, Brian Colton Knight, Michaela Taylor, Katie A. Reed, Shelby Alexis Lejuste, Antonio Maximus Santiago, Silvio Espazin, Joshua Jackson Betts, Cole Aaron Anderson, Victoria de los A. Torres Lopez, Ufea Opang, Chauncey Khalil Magwood Sr., Parth Sanjay Kumar Patel, Rebecca Ann Mayo, Matthew Henry Ververt, Zachary Andrew Suarez, Noor Mohammed Kada, Maria Alejandra Gisuo, Caitlin Tashea Walker, Craig Torrance Milby Jr., Grisel Altagracia Grulon Rodriguez, Sean Thomas Montgomery, Vivian Leanne Torres, Emma Page Reitz, Gage Allen Franklin, Kyle William Bukowski, Kia Janae Lester, Audresha Smith, Renee Shamaine Allen, Farid Jose Chegui, Cami E. Switters, Christopher James Gowans, Hanifa Kambo Abdullah Bakar, Ashira Elizabeth Collins, Johann Sebastian Fuchs, Zahid Padilla, El Wadue, Matthew Richard Chan, Elizabeth Jean Holland,
Jorge Fajardo, Theodore Albert Newfield III, Lenny Tran, Alejandra Gonaga Katan, Jesse Alexandra Straczynski, Nathaniel David Farrell, Carla Johanna Montesinos, Pearl Davidson, Tanner Austin Wynn, Jermaine Anthony O'Brien Hay, Chandler Isaiah Fields, Addison Elizabeth Ogle, Chrislady Cueto, Nicholas Peter Torres, Jake Tyler DeAngelis, Nicholas Tyler Vietes, Bisma Siddiqui, Rong Lee, Tatiana Rivera Calderon, Gretel Gonzalez Mejes, cum laude, Anita S. Boducci Esterlin, Kenny Andres Palacio, Nahelis Gutierrez Lopez, Yvette K. Barrios, Ayana Marie Perez, Cameron Jeremy Anderson, Kiara Brishon Blue, Janiha Anasia McCoy, Dylan Christopher Gonzalez, Deandra Roshana Duggan, Alicia Morgan, Nicholas Bradley Lingard, Kelly May Evelina, Amy Nicole Johnson, Michael Fred Rogers III, Bryant Edward Garcia, Christopher William Eichhorn Hansroth, Jamie Ashley Oviedo, Dareen Nazir Bashir, Natalia Nicole Rodriguez Pagan, Pradvikumar Patel, Emily Marie Rodriguez, Stormy Alexander Izora Kosnelnik, Jessica Ann Fritz, Kishawn Hendrickson, Brett Scott Stevens, Krylana Patrice Copper, Thomas Elliott Ince, Alexandria Lee Mercedes, Isaac Wilbur, Robert Daniel Grossi, Chandler Cavett, Benjamin James Farquharson, Eunice Henry, Isabel Marie Henderson, Heidi Melena Hernandez, Shania Ann Hamby, Christian J. Garcia, Paulina A. Skatsasova, Ahmad Omar Magali, Jaina Nasher Ahmad, and the last graduate this evening, Wanisha Thomas.
Wow. Congratulations, graduates. We know the road to this big day wasn't always easy, especially for so many of you in the class of 2024. But let today remind you that despite the obstacles and challenges, you prevailed and you charged on. And your entire UCF community celebrates you. So what now, class of 2024? Go out into the world, cultivate your talents, and follow your passions as you positively impact society. Never forget where you came from. With the knowledge, tools, and growth from your time at UCF, you'll be unstoppable. We are so excited to see what you accomplish next. And please know that wherever life leads, you are forever part of our UCF family and Knight Nation. Now, for your first time as UCF alumni, let me lead you in saying, go Knights, charge on.
Thank you, Bryce. As we near the end of our ceremony, I invite our last speaker, Scott Fagan, classes of 1994 and 2003, to welcome you to the UCF alumni family.
Well done, class of 2024. As a two-time alumni, I know what an extraordinary accomplishment you have achieved. And I know great things are ahead as you pursue your dreams and energize the workforce and the communities you will serve. As you begin this exciting new chapter, please know that your extended UCF family is always here for you. Your UCF alumni organization offers networking, career assistance, and camaraderie with fellow black and gold wearing friends who share a special bond with you. Through events and mentorship, there are opportunities to cheer on future graduates, whether that be in athletics or in the classroom. Wherever life takes you, you're guaranteed to find fellow Knights from our alumni chapters and clubs programs that span the globe, along with many ways to stay involved with your alma mater and make a meaningful impact here. In 2016, a group of new graduates
initiated the tradition of a class gift. Since then, thousands of students have contributed funds to the excellence and impact of their university. Each graduating student here who participated received a green graduation cord in appreciation. Thanks, fellow Knights, for investing in our beloved UCF. As graduates of UCF, your trajectory of success has just begun. Congratulations, and as always, go Knights!
Thank you, Scott. Graduates, we are all so proud of what you have achieved. I hope you are proud of each other and of yourselves. As we close our ceremony, know that UCF will play a tremendous role in what is to come in our state and world through great discoveries, life-changing inventions, healthier people, solutions to challenges we know about, and those that have yet to even emerge. And you, our graduates, are a major part of everything we will achieve. We are a university committed to unleashing potential, helping to provide opportunity for people from every walk of life to earn success. Today, we celebrate all of you who chose to work hard and devote yourselves to making the most of every opportunity presented. We hope you retain the unmatched optimism, curiosity, and compassion that first brought you to UCF. And we wish you much happiness and success in all you do. And above all, we hope you will keep reaching for the stars. Before we go, please join me in recognizing the contributions of two people who helped make this such a memorable event, our bagpipers, Ben Pugh and Eric Stein. We will conclude our ceremony by singing the alma mater. You will find the words in the back cover of your program. Afterward, we will have the recession of the platform party and the faculty. All guests should then exit the arena and meet your graduate outside. Thank you all for joining us for today's commencement ceremony. Will all who are able please rise? And gentlemen, will you again remove your caps?
All hail to alma mater, whose banner black and gold will wave in fame and splendor as the passing years unfold. May loyalty and friendship within our hearts unite, and like the stars